Hello everyone, and as you can see I've got a new Streets of Capenna pre-release pack. Those came out today, so we're going to crack this one open, see what we got. For your information, I got the one that is red, green, and white, part of the Cabarati group, whatever that means. So we're going to crack this open, see what kind of cards we get in these pre-release packs, and hopefully something good. Ooh, the slides open nice and easy there. Looks like they got a couple of tokens on the top we can pop out. That looks pretty slick. Oh, each one of these flaps has some tokens. +1, +1. +1, +1. They're all +1, +1. Probably has something to do with some of the cards on the inside. And it looks like even there's some pictures on the inside. Check that out. Interesting. It's just the back side of the front tokens. Alright, so now here's the actual case. Let's crack this open, see what's inside. Alright, we got a life die here. Got the Capenna symbol on the top. Pretty cool. Set that one over here. And so these come with 5 draft boosters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, oh, I got the same picture. That's kind of cool. And this pack, I believe, had some lands in it. And the promo card. And then we've got just like a card splitter or something. This card you can use for Magic the Gathering Arena. I'll hide that so you can't steal my cards. And it's got to talk about building a pre-release deck. Alright. So, what we're going to do here, we're going to open all these and see what kind of cards come in the new set. Glad you're here, going on this adventure with me. First one coming up. Alright. As per usual, I might slow down a little bit on these. I won't even take a quick look at them myself, but I'll give you a quick glance at some of these commons. Some crocodiles, sewer crocodile. Ooh, destroy target attacking creature, that's kind of good. 3 damage, start creature, Planeswalker. Bird citizen. We got some multi-planes. Ooh, sacrifice a draw card. Alright, getting some uncommons. Whenever you draw a card, target opponent loses 1 life. You gain 1 life, that's not bad. Again, that's that 3-color set kind of deal. Turn up to 3 target creature cards with total mana cost 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Wow. It only costs 3, that's not bad. They'll get you a lot of small creatures pretty quick. Has no additional cost to cast this spell. Sacrifice a creature, discard a card, or pay 4 life. When it enters the battlefield, each opponent sacrifices a creature, discards a card, and then loses 4 life. Interesting. Ooh, alright, here's a rare. Let's see. Corpse Explosion. Interesting. Has an additional cost to cast this spell. Exile a creature from your graveyard. Corpse Explosion deals damage equal to the exiled card's power to each creature and each planeswalker. Huh. Alright. Well, as customary, let's put the rare in the sleeve here. Alright, then we've got a nice holographic here. Elf Druid. And planes. And some extra cards. Alright. Pack number 2. Whoa, this one came with some tokens. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Alright, I'll set the tokens over here. Flip up. Again, we'll just get through these commons. If you'd like to see them, try to pause it. Camera's acting kind of in and out, so my apologies for that. But hopefully you get a good shot of some of these commons. Cat Warrior, multicolor. Land another sacrifice, draw a card. It's pretty good. Pump up. Alright. Here's some uncommons. +2/+7 and untap it. Alright. Surprise blocker. Alright, here's the rare. It's an enchantment. Cemetery Tampering. Hideaway 5. When this enchantment enters the battlefield, look at the top 5 cards of your library. Exile 1 face down. Then put the rest on the bottom in a random order. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may mill 3 cards. If there are 20 or more cards in your graveyard, you may play the exiled card without playing its mana cost. Okay. Kind of steep cost to get there, but not terrible. Not terrible. Sleeve that bad boy up. And we got an island. Moving on to the next one. Alright. So you got some pretty common creature types in here. Casualty, haven't seen that one before. As you cast this spell, you may sacrifice a creature with power 2 or greater. When you do, copy this spell and you may choose a new target for the copy. Huh. Interesting. A little bit of versatility there. Human Warrior. Ogre Rogue. Crooked Custodian. Case the Joint. They really do have kind of a mob feel here. Speakeasy Server. I think it's going to be a pretty fun set to play with here. Security Bypass. Ooh, Angel Warrior. This one looks kind of interesting. I'm going to stop on this one. Paragon of Modernity. Paragon of Modernity gets +1/+1 till end of turn. If exactly 3 colors of mana were spent to activate this ability, put a +1/+1 counter on it instead. That's not bad. Vampire Rogue. Alright, they still got some vampires in here. 3-colored one. Alright. Freelance Muscle. Here we go. Getting back into the mob field here. Sleep with the fishes. That's right, boys. So we're going to make you sleep with the fishes here. Pyre Sledge Arsonist. Got some Yoshinos in here again. Alright, here's the rare. Obscura Interceptor. Cephalid Wizard. It's got flash and lifelink. Costs 1 white, blue, and red. Flash and lifelink. When it enters the battlefield, it connives. When it connives this way, return up to 1 target spell to its owner's hand. To have a creature connive, draw a card, then discard a card. If you discarded a non-land card, put a +1/+1 counter on that creature. Alright. It's interesting. Sleeve her up here. And we got another land and a token. Booster pack number 4. Probably going to make a deck out of these, and some of my brothers will play out of these later at a later time. Ready to rumble. Alright, Broken Wings. We're gonna break your wings. Alright here. Corrupt Court Official. No way. This is great. In this team, we're gonna run you out of town, see? That's what we're gonna do. Revelation of Power. Big score. This is sweet. I can't wait to see what some of the better cards are named. Daring Escape. Civil Servant. Alright. Gilded Pinions. Alright. Black and red combined land. Scuttling Butler. At the beginning of combat on your turn, if you control 2 or more multicolored permanents, gains double strike. Whoa, that's pretty cool. Psychic Pickpocket. Cephalid Rogue, 3/2 for 5. When it enters the battlefield, it connives. When it connives this way, return up to 1 target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. Okay. And again, that connive is to draw a card, then discard a card. And if you discarded a non-land card, put a +1/+1 counter on that creature. Maestro's Charm. 1 blue, black, and red. Choose one. Look at the top 5 cards of your library. Put one of those cards into your hand and the rest into your graveyard. Each opponent loses 3 life and you gain 3 life. Alright. Maestro's turn deals 5 damage to target creature or planeswalker. Some direct damage there. Alright. Here's the rare. Structural Assault. 3 and 2 red. Destroy all artifacts, and then Structural Assault deals damage equal to each creature. Deals damage to each creature equal to the number of artifacts that were put into graveyards from the battlefield. Ooh, that one's kind of interesting. Structural Assault, artifacts, right? Burning down the metal part of the building, the artifacts, and it's going to damage everything inside. Pretty cool. And then we got a full art forest. That's pretty sweet. Alright. And a token. Alright. Last booster pack here. Like I said, they all have the same picture, so it's kind of interesting. Destroy this package. Let's get into it. Expendable Lackey. Alright, that's fantastic. Boon of Safety. I wonder if that's like circle protection. Put a shield counter on target creature. If it would be dealt damage or destroyed, remove shield counter from it instead. Alright, that's pretty cool actually. And then you get to scry. Antagonize. Ooh, +4, +3. Not bad. Social Climber. Join the Maestros. Ooh, what is that? Casualty 2 again. Alright. Ooh, Broker's Hideout. Interesting. When it enters the battlefield, sacrifice it. When you do, search value for a basic. Okay. Forest, plains, or island card put in the battlefield. Hey, you gain 1 life. It's kind of like those other cards. You get to search for a certain land, but this one's just certain ones. But you gain a life. Cutthroat Contender. Alright, that's what this guy is. Ooh, Racer's Ring. Red and green. Sacrifice a draw card. Ooh, look at that. Shattered Serif. Angel Rogue. When it enters the battlefield, you gain 3 life. Exile it from your hand. Target land gains. Tap, add 1 white, blue, or black until it is cast from exile. You may cast it from... So you can bring it in and out. Give target land the ability to get more different lands. That's pretty cool. Ooh, Gary's Briefcase. When it enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 green and white citizen creature token. Sacrifice the briefcase, add 1 mana of any color, pay 1 of each color, and tap and sacrifice it. Draw 3 cards. Alright. Citizen's Crowbar. That thing crowbar looks kind of cool. When it enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 green and white citizen creature token, kind of like the briefcase. Equipped creature gets +1/+1 and has pay 1 white and tap, sacrifice it, destroy target artifact or enchantment. Alright. Ooh, look at this. Rocco, the Garibaldi Caterer. Alright. You got the Caterer here. X, 1 red, green, and white. When Rocco, Garibaldi Caterer enters the battlefield, if you cast it, you may search your library for a creature card with mana value X or less. Put it onto the battlefield. No way. Then shuffle. That's a sweet card right there. Man, I'll take it. Oh! Yes, sir. Got a Planeswalker here. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a Planeswalker. Mythic Rare. Elspeth Resplendent. Okay, get a little bit closer to this one. Choose up to 1 target creature. Put a +1/+1 counter and a counter from among flying, first strike, lifelink, or vigilance on it. And that's +1 token. Look at the top 7 cards of your library. You may put a permanent card with mana value 3 or less from among them onto the battlefield with a shield counter. Now remember, those shield counters protect them from any damage, and the shield counter leaves, then they're open again. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order, okay? And then -7, create 5/3/3 white angel creature tokens with flying. Alright. Always happy to pull a Planeswalker. We'll see how much this bad boy's worth after the video. Maybe I'll share that in the comments here, but that's a Mythic. So you know what we're going to do? Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to put that bad boy into a hard case as well. Protect those mythics. And we'll put that one down here. Alright, back to the cards. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield near your control, target creature other than it gets +1/+1 against trample on end of turn. Alright. Put that one down here with the other holographics. And then we got a forest. And a token. Alright. So here we go. I don't know what's in here. Kind of said there's probably lands in here before. Maybe it's just tokens. I don't know. But we'll open this up. Look at that top card. See what we got. Alright. So here's that top one. Rockish Revelers. 2 and 1 red, green, and white. It's an elf, druid, rogue. When it enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 green and white citizen creature token. Pay 2, exile Rockish from your hand. Target land gains tap, add 1 red, green, or white until Rockish Revelers is cast from exile. You may cast it for as long as it remains exiled. Okay, so it's kind of like that other one we saw. You can exile it from your hand, and then a certain land can add 3 different kinds of mana to the mana pool. And then you play this from exile, and that goes away. Alright, Cabaretti Courtyard. Oh, so these must all be Cabaretti based cards. Maybe, I don't know. Cabaretti Courtyard enters the battlefield, sacrifice it. When you do, search your library for a mountain, forest, or plains. Okay, so that's based on the, right, the Cabaretti. So you got the mountain, forest, or plains, put in the battlefield, and then you gain life. Alright, so that's what those are, based on whatever kind you got. Bracer's Ring. Alright, that's skin. And then what do we got here? Alliance. Raccoon Citizen. Okay, we'll just keep going here until I see really what we're getting into here. Ominous Parcel. Ooh. Sacrifice it. Search your library for basic land card. Reveal it, put it in your hand, and shuffle. Or pay 5 and sacrifice it, just 4 damage target creature. Okay. Exhibition Magician. Buy your silence. Exile target permanent's controller, creates a treasure token, which is tap, sacrifice it, add 1 mana of any color. Daring Escape. We already saw one of those earlier. Selling Butler, saw one of those earlier, but now we're into some uncommons. Alliance, hey, this, I think just the, yeah, that was the holographic we just saw. Oh, yes! We got another one of the Rocco Cabaretti Caterers. Which that's again, when it enters the battlefield, if you cast it, search the library for a creature card with mana value X or less, put it into the battlefield, then shuffle. Like that, put it onto the battlefield, like that's crazy. Like you pay 3, and then whatever the card is, you usually know what kind of card you're looking for in your deck. So then you know how much it costs. You got the mana, boom, you pay it and you get to cast it. Like that's pretty cool card. That one's definitely got to be worth something. So we got the full art and then a partial art right there. Can't really see it. The screen's not wanting to focus here. All right, and here's another rare. Incandescent Aria. So one of each of those colors, red, green, and white, deals 3 damage to each non-token creature. Okay. 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 Take it. It's not bad. Ooh, then we got a holographic rare. Let's see what this does. Gala Greeters. Alliance. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, choose one that hasn't been chosen this turn. Put a +1/+1 counter on Gala Greeters. Create a tapped treasure token, or you gain 2 life. That's pretty cool. As long as you can bring a bunch of creatures back, then this thing can be pretty useful to you. Alright. That's pretty cool. And then here, got treasure token. Come on, camera, work with me here. Here we go. See if we can slowly slide that back, get her into focus. There we go. Alright, guys. Those were the cards. Set looks pretty cool. I love how they went mobster style with it. First impressions, yeah, I think that's going to make it kind of fun to play with for all you who play standard up to date. I haven't done that. I usually just kind of free for all whatever set you want to play with. Yeah, but that's seems like it's going to be an exciting exciting set coming up. Some good cards here, good combinations we've seen from just these pre-release packs. So I'd say it's definitely worth it. I don't know which mob boss you're going to join. Again, mine was the Cabaretti. I liked it. I'm really excited about some of these cards they got, especially that Planeswalker. That's pretty cool. Alright guys, thanks for joining us today. Hope you have a good one. Again, this is Van Kamen Spellcasters. Grateful to have you here. There's going to be some changes coming to our videos to make the experience better for you all watching. Hopefully that goes well. Let us know in the comments if you have any tips, things you'd like to see. We already have some from some people, which we're grateful for. And hey, look forward to some new content. Thanks guys.